Thank you very much, Steve, and good evening. It's really a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak with the newest members of GW's graduate community. GW has a long and distinguished history of innovation in graduate and professional education, starting with our first doctoral program about 120 years ago. Back then, the university primarily served as a resource for local residents working in the Washington area's growing government and business sectors. In the present century, our role expanded, and in recent years, we have greatly enhanced our master's, doctoral, and certificate programs. GW is now truly an intellectual center in an international city, attracting students from around the world, as Steve indicated. Graduate opportunities at GW are rich. Many of our faculty are world-renowned, and the Washington region offers unparalleled opportunities for research and practice. We also work hard to provide fellowships to support promising graduate students so they need not accumulate a large burden of debt. Each of you here today has a particular reason for setting out on the path to a graduate degree. Some of you have chosen to work toward a certificate in your field to further your career or perhaps to re-enter the workplace. Others of you have chosen to pursue a master's degree, which will move along your professional pathway by deepening your knowledge and skills. Even among those of you pursuing doctorates, there is variety. Some of you are in a practice-based field, such as educational administration, while others are involved in research-oriented studies, often in the humanities or sciences. Whatever your motivation, I admire you for your desire to learn more and commend you for your ambition in taking your academic studies to the next level. I think it's worth looking briefly at the value of a graduate degree in the 21st century. We live in a knowledge-based world, a society in which information comes at us from multiple sources and directions. Those of you who are members of Generation Y are probably accustomed to researching a paper on the internet, in a book, and by sharing ideas with your classmates on Facebook, probably all in the space of 10 minutes. Our fast-paced, multitasking society almost demands that those who aim high know a lot about their chosen fields. This is what you all have in common, the desire to need and know more. In your quest for knowledge, I asked you to consider several questions that may serve as guideposts to you during your graduate studies. First, if you are working in a research environment, evaluate how your work is contributing to human and societal needs. Ask yourself, am I creating new knowledge useful to mankind? Am I synthesizing existing knowledge in such a way that I am improving our understanding of a human or societal problem? Secondly, if you are working as a practitioner, consider how you are giving back to society. Ask yourself, is my work benefiting the community in such a way that it will solve a problem? Can my work be adapted so that it can be used by others whose communities are different than my own? And lastly, your work will impact others, both close to home and around the globe. As you make decisions based on your work, always aim for the best and most ethical choice. Commit yourself to the highest standards of conduct of your discipline or profession. Ask yourself, are there choices I am making in my graduate work the best ones possible, based on the data that's available to me? Be guided in your decisions by your professors, who are also seeking to make the best and most ethical choices. I think these questions can serve as a basis for excellence and leadership in your field. By choosing to earn a graduate degree, you have made either consciously or unconsciously a decision to be a leader. This calls for commitment, planning, and high expectations, and I am certain you are ready for the challenge. So good luck to all of you, and I look forward to hearing of your many successes. Now it is my very great pleasure to introduce Steve Frankel, a member of the Executive Committee of the GW Alumni Association. Steve earned his BA from GW in 1974 and was elected to the Phi Beta Kappa Society. He holds a JD from the University of Maryland School of Law. and he has been a delegate to the Alumni Association since 2006 and vice president for Student Alumni Initiatives since 2008.